Hello, and welcome to the Village of Mista'kin, where we must fight to stay alive. Recently we have fortified and built more buildings. Our population is growing. And now, we are safe for the time being. This is our second-in-command's home. Quite nice, you may think. Our tree will regrow soon with a lovely, lovely tree. We can sit. There is a light to keep us warm at night. A bedroll. And that's that. We have here our sawmills, where we can put to work materials, creating planks for new coming items. A kiln, of course, for pottery and making things. Storage, of course. Different kinds and levels of items and uses. The all-important village furnace. And anvil to go along. Easy to refill water bucket, you see. Having a water source is handy. Our storage. A brewing cauldron. This can come in handy. We have fortificated the other side to protect from the goblins. Those scum won't stop, won't cease until we die. They've been camping out here for a while recently. We have murdered as many as possible. Here is a covered grill and a nice stone range. Yes, you can create many a item at the stone range, with special abilities. Very nice, isn't it? We even have a Christmas tree we've kept up since the end of the last season. A teleporting lodestone. We've learned this technology from the ancients and our former dwellers. Here you can teleport and move across the map without leaving the fortificated barriers at home. It is most swelling. Here is the famed oak tree of Glor. Yes. Look as it stands mighty and tall. And our first tavern and place of fortification for many. The wooden barrels can be used for storage, items, and scrolls of learning. Up the stairs we have a common room. Nice to sit, stay warm together, under the covers. It is also grand for looking out, and keeping an eye on those scum goblins. Up here we have the seating area. We call it Treetop Paradise. The old oak watches over us as we remain. Further down into the town we go. First, I would like to show you the guardhouse. There is no sleeping quarters here. This is purely for defensive purposes, and one should not fall asleep while under defensive jobs. Yes. Much grand. Soon we will add another floor, we think. This was the second big house of the village. Some storage and general share items for the community. Sadly, it has not been used in a while. It would be nice to have a guest stay. Yes, we could put that house to use. Here, however, is our most fine village building. This is the village hall. Cooking and crafting facilities are available at the village hall. Warmth is guaranteed in the coldest of nights. Storage for communal items and survival. We have shelves, books, General storage. Very, very grand communal area. We have spent most time here dedicated to improving, looking out over what once might be again. Our past village was destroyed. Luckily, we have banded together and have formed this. At the main table we can sit, discuss important matters, and if the dragon comes, we can hide within, where he cannot see us. Dousing the flames helps, and you can keep this center one alight. And yes, that is almost it for the village tour. However, we have another house, just here. This is primarily the guardhouse. It is not for guarding, although nice views are always available. But mainly, it is for sleeping. Sleeping with the ability to watch at all angles, of course. And if defenses are needed, one may be able to cast a few spells, if they are better than this guy at casting them. And that pretty much completes the village as it is at the moment. Pathing and flooring may be nice, but the feel of the grass and the dew in the morning is not something that should be scorned. The grand old oak, he does not wear shoes, although we do. Some things are just meant to be. We have rules as well, by the way. Waste and hazardous materials should always be disposed of correctly. You will notice no broken china, no clay pots lying around here. No. Sparse is a day that we can afford to waste such important items. The final thing that we can show you here is the grand staircase of Dweldor. This takes one up to a higher plane, where you can survey and keep an eye out. Sentries could be posted, but we have not yet had need. There is ways to get up, such as using the dark magics, or you can use the light magics. Hello, dear. And this is the ruin of Goldor. Yes, it was fine in its day, but sadly it is no more. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Today, we shall jump into the light. Thank you. And for this final cut, we shall show you the gardens of trees. Soon there will be more growing. Even over here. And the mighty waterfall. Strong as ever, it flows from the mountains that need purging of goblins and such disgusting cretins. Look at the scum. Thinking they're wiser. This is a constant battle, you will see. And they do not cease, and they do not stop or seem to weaken. Fighting is fruitless. We are lucky to gather resources from those dead bastard creatures and cast a light into the shadows. I most certainly do not. Thank you. Thank you. This shall be it for today. If you would like to contact the village or have any questions, You know what to do.